So, last night I ended up staying up till like 2:30, which was bad. But I slept until 11:30, which was fantastic. It was so nice. It was a nice break. I'll be back on the morning streams tomorrow. But I'm really happy with this schedule, how it's gonna go. If Tuesday, Thursdays, and Fridays are like my day of rests, then that's pretty sick. That's a lot of money. 3 crystals in the light world. That's good. Yeah, generally for me, my weekends are like my least productive days, particularly for streaming and getting a good sleep schedule, or just getting a good sleep. Because there's usually like a Smash tournament going on or something going on. Oh my god. But yesterday I ended up streaming Zelda for like 12 hours, so. Which was great. It didn't even really faze me. Of course, one of them was doing the CC race, which is a different beast in its own. But it was also a lot of fun. I had a good time doing that. Mushroom. Ugh. It's probably nothing, but we'll get it. That's why I grabbed another bomb. This music seems really quiet compared to what I usually listen to. Dude, just give me Hammer and Samaria and I'm in. Get the dumb plays right out of the way. Should go turn this in right now. Could be huge. So we'll check back at Tavern. If we get bombs, then we'll just go on our merry way. Otherwise, all right. Boots lead to, dude, Powder and Mushroom over here. What the heck? Yo, what's up, Zandraza? Those are some cute emotes. I like them. Where'd you find these? All right, cool. Good. Now I don't have to spend money on bombs. Perfect. La la la. And just bank on getting more bombs. Okay, now, as always with this route, the last thing we want to see is a shovel. Or like a bottle in Lost Woods or something. If a bottle pops up in like Blindside, that's not that big of a deal. But yeah, I'm generally a fan of this route. I like going this way. I just like the free bombs. I could gamble on bush crab or tree poles having bombs, but entering Kakariko with 0 bombs is awkward every time. Entering Kakariko from the north without bombs is awkward. It's like, all right, do I go for the big dumb gamble and hop down into the well or into Blind's Hut and just bank on finding some bombs? Moon Pearl and Ether. We almost got a bingo. A tracker bingo. We just need shovel and cape. Dude, we should do an item bingo sometime like that. Where it's just a matter of finding the items. That would be silly. Yo, thanks for the host, JR. Bum, bum, bum. Alright. I would like more bombs at this point. Or, you know, 20 arrows is fine. Hammer's good. Dude, Samaria, if we get Samaria, we can fake powder, and then we can just skip the powder altogether. No! I was hosting GDQ. Yeah, I think I remembered after GDQ ended to move it back to the bottom of the auto host list. And then I usually move it back to the top whenever that week's up. Alright. So we're already a glove away from Dark World access, so that's cool. I'll probably save and quit, do Sanctuary, and then do Houlihan, just so I have enough money for Zora. Since I have the Moon Pearl, I can do all the Water Walk stuff to get to Zora. What was our tree poles? It was bombs. Well, nothing wrong with that. Oh yeah, I gotta re-turn on the timer, which is really easy. Oh, you already did. Thank you. Dude, you're so on top of stuff. Appreciate it. Thank you so much, man. Yo, what's up, man? Okay, never mind. I do not have to do Houlihan. I don't know if checking the first chest in Sanctuary is really worth it, but it's a real quick save and quit, so there's no reason not to. And there was a reason not to. Good to know. Too busy catching chubs. The fish! I was referring to the fish. I'm just gonna go ahead and turn in my mushroom now. I just want to see what's on it. Kind of worried though. If it does have something useful, and Bat ends up having something useful, and boots are required just for powder, I'm gonna be upset. All the times I do fake powder, it never amounts to anything. So the one time I don't end up doing it and it costs me something it's gonna be frustrating. Alright. Well, that's good. As of right now, we can skip the powder entirely and never worry about it again, so that's good. Alright, I think I should go check Uncle. I really should. But I'm kind of more leaning towards avoiding it. Just because escape does take a bit of time. And since we have the means to go to Zora and turn all that stuff in, out of logic, but because we can do it, I'd rather focus on that. So let's hope that Uncle or Escape doesn't have our glove. Ooh, a short. Me boy. Hey, what's up, Willer? How's it going, bud? How's your courage thing coming? Whoa. Why not? I don't know if that's number 4 or not. Oh, it is. Okay. See, that was kind of worth it. Rigging some models right now. Sick. Okay, well, there was plenty of rupees in this seed. Jeez. Good thing I didn't do Houlihan. Boy, would I have felt silly. Why am I going for spins? Dude, come on, man, really? Dude, these guys are really good at dodging literally everything. Okay. Hook shot, real nice. So as soon as we find the glove, we can sequence break up to East Death Mountain and do a Hera if we really want to, which is a crystal this time, so it would be a little bit more worth it than last time. What? Oh, he like last second moved down into my line of sight. What a jerk. Give me that magic. Yeah, I guess we can do the water walk stuff. Or we can go to the Dark World. Wow, that's some real quick Dark World action. Hey, what's up, cool dude? me see if I can get a free bomb. Hell yeah. Don't forget to do the thing. You got it, Toots. I wouldn't dare forget to do the thing. 10-minute Dark World access. Nice. Yo, what's up, Locke? Thanks, man. I will try. So we can already go do Thieves. We can already go sequence break up to Hera. Well, depends on if we need a fire source. Well, I'm still several items away from hook pushing, so we don't have to concern ourselves with that yet. Also, I'm very good about not cheating in SRL races. Come on. But yeah, the real question here is, how much more Light World do I check before diving into the Dark World? I feel like going Hype Cave digging game early might be a good call. And if I can find like the boots or the ocarina, it would allow me to, oh, there's silvers. It's a pretty easy one to get. I might not get them if like Swamp and Ice are both, or if Swamp is a pendant and I just skip flippers entirely. Possible. Only I know the answer. I gotta look deep inside myself, which is conveniently where the spoiler log is. Jeez, alright, well. Not really the payoff I was hoping for, but I'll take 3 more heart containers. Already at 8 hearts. The spoiler log is currently traveling down my intestines at this moment. Alright. Yeah, I think I gotta go Hype Cave. I think that's a good idea. I like getting this stuff out of the way, though. Ooh, alright. A little bit of payoff, I'll take it. Yo, solid quote. So, the only stuff I'm leaving behind are Agana, East Palace, and... Front of Escape. I have the glove so I can go check back of Escape, so I might do that after this first trip through the Dark World. Once I get my dungeon info. I could sequence break up Death Mountain, but I'm worried about that fire source. Alright, green pendant pod. Pendant Thieves? Pendant Ice? That's the wrong pendant. I wanted Pendant Swamp, because I already have Hookshot. Dang it. Also, I keep on trying to quick swap, and it's making me upset. Yeah, this is tough. If I find the boots, then I'll go right. If I don't find the boots, I'm going left. Mirror is really good. We are flippers away from Swamp. Shovel is good. Alright, I'm going left. Alright, frick. I don't know where to go now. Literally, just give me everything. Like, this would be the perfect opportunity to go right all the way up to Catfish, hookshot across, do King's Tomb, Graveyard, back of Escape, Bonk Rocks. But getting the shovel also sends me over this direction, so... We got a lot of stuff we can do now. I don't know if that's good or bad. But I'll take 13-minute boots any day. So we just need to hope that there's nothing at Agana's Cave. Or we find the bow soonish. So we don't put off Eastern for too long. Well, I guess the nice thing about this route is that it's going to end at Digging Game. So we can go do Digging Game, and then we could travel back to go Pyramid. Though if I go to the pyramid, I'm gonna feel obligated to go ahead and do the front of escape. Ooh, decisions, man. They're tough. Fuck. Okay, so we're gonna run all the way back, which is a little slow, but it's fine. The DKC door rando? I don't know. I'll have to look into it. Would you get out of my way? Jeez. Nah, this is using some cheeky settings to swap out all the in-game music with DKC music. Hey, ho 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 ho, bingo! There's no way people didn't get this. No, I think I'm gonna continue putting off. I mean, if Uncle has something, then that stinks, but. Yeah, I want to check Catfish, then we're gonna run back. So we can do the whole Graveyard Ledge, King's Tomb, Bonk Rocks, back of Escape. And then I guess we'll run over, activate Flute. Or Ocarina. I need to remember, it's not a flute, it's an ocarina. And then probably head straight up Death Mountain. So, we need to find a fire source though, so give me the fire rod, Catfish. That's 10 arrows. That's not what I wanted. Dang it. Dang it. It's tough. It's tough being that fast. Terrible stun prize. Yeah, the first link in that command is actually the spreadsheet, assuming it's the same spreadsheet. Did DT ever send you the stuff to get Golden Sun on there? Also, I wonder if Bonta got his on there either. Okay, so far, other than getting the flute, this hasn't been very great, but flute is pretty great, and we are gonna need it for Mire, and it's technically our Death Mountain access, so I ain't complaining. Dude, everything's 10 arrows. Get out of here. All right, yeah. At this point, check the back of Escape. I'm not too interested in Village of Outcast right now, just because of Pendant Thieves Town. If I get a small key, I'll do the Dark Rooms. Because we got a map in the first chest, this will be something regardless. That is not a hook shot. So many blocks in the dark. Did I run past it? Hello? Thank you. How did... I don't know how I did that. Well. Okay, so there's 3 items in the front, plus the 2 at Uncle, so 5 items at Escape. But I'm gonna continue on this trend towards activating Flute and probably going up Death Mountain. I don't know, it's a tough call. We got a lot of stuff we can do still. Both in the light world and not so much in the dark world. If we find the mitts up on dark world, up on Death Mountain, then that'll pay off. But I am just worried about, well, Hera's not that big of a deal because of the fact that I have the mirror. So getting back there is not a big deal at all. So even if I can't do it now, that's fine. I don't like coming back to Kakariko without at least 1 bottle, though. And you know what? I may as well go get the powder now, and then drop that off. Dude, MSU is like amazing. I'm so glad it exists. Like, I have nothing against the original soundtrack, but just being able to make all these custom packs is such a cool freaking thing. And I really hope the extended MCU gets added to the next, or gets included in the next version. Like, get better. I'm gonna be upset if it doesn't. Because that is what's keeping me from finishing my La Milana packs. Because there's just too many good songs in that game to decide on which, you know, which 3 songs you want to be in all of it. Alright, this is the pendant music, this is the crystal music, and this is the boss theme. It does. It does need some refreshing. Like, I don't use MSU for any of my tournament races, just so they can use it on the restream. So when turning time comes back around, it's back to listening to nothing but the original, which is totally cool. Oh, alright. So, okay, Agnes Cave, 5 items in the front of Escape. We still have 5 to 6 items in an East Palace area. We have a crap ton of items up here on Death Mountain, so. Yeah, I kind of figured QWERTY, and I'm sorry to hear that. That's unfortunate. I hope everything got sorted out, or is in the process of getting sorted out. And I'm not upset with anyone in particular for making me wait on an extended MSU pack. Because what we have right now is, like, already good enough, but anything more is just, like, icing on the cake. It's delicious. The cherry on top. The book in my pocket. Okay, well, that's desert access. I just need a fire source. I'm almost tempted just to go right over and see what's chilling on the desert ledge at this point. But now I can go do Ether Tab. Bombo's tablet's open. If I find Fire Rod, I can route in Skullwoods and Pedestal check, so pretty happy with this route so far. Makes ice. The only problem that's probably, one of the other problems that's probably not going to be fixed is using MSU packs for inverted mode. Oh, I'm sorry, QWERTY. That's rough. Alright, mini Moldorns. Oh man. Just a Samaria and a lamp away from hook pushing. We're so close to greatness. Alright, this sucked. Which is kind of scary. Alright, at some point I need to route in Light World stuff. I'm down to do a non-cross keys later as well. I prefer cross keys for obvious reasons, but if it means including more people, I'm all for it. Some people didn't like it. I mean, the fact that you're always in bunny music when you play it is about the only issue. And yeah, the stuff with leaving Skull Woods. Alright, grab this. Alright, well, we have all our medallions, so that's nice. So now I don't even have to check anything. I don't really agree with this play. But at this point, I'm going for Ether Tablet more than I'm going for Hera. And then if Hera is not completable without a fire source, then we'll probably head to East Palace area, I think. I don't want to put that off for too long. As long as Bo isn't somewhere stupid again, like it was yesterday. Some people like it always being bunny. Well, conveniently, if they want, they can change the Dark World theme to the bunny music. They can make the game. Thanks, game. God, I love getting hints for places that I'm currently in. Alright, I'm more mad that the hint system isn't getting updated in the next version. Alright, blue mail's nice. Hey!
Yo, but 11 months.
Yo, but 11 months. It's 11 butts. Yo, what's up, Deagle? How's it going, man? Thanks for the resub. Appreciate that, dude. Hope you're doing well. That's a hot streak you got there. You like the bear without the hint system? It was definitely a lot more loose, and it's like the Wild West back then. There's no policing anything. You just kind of had to go for it sometimes. I think it's good in certain situations. Like, I think it works better in, like, multi-worlds and stuff. Co-op, or, like, competitive stuff, debatable. That was fun. Alright, at this point, I need to go do some Light World stuff. Key Sandy and GT Big Key hint, I agree with, yeah, 100%. No, 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 no. Think, well, hold on, let's see what's here. I can't decide what crap I want to do next. This seems like a dumb play. Yeah, hopefully with whatever improvements they make to the hint system in future updates, we'll make it a little bit better. But yeah, I definitely like it a lot more for multi-world. I don't know if it really belongs in competitive stuff. Because for the most part, all the one-off locations and annoying spots in the game aren't really that bad overall. Compared to, like, games like Zooter, which definitely need those kind of hints. Or even Zelda 1 hints are, like, pretty significant, I think. Just because, you know, generally it's an entrance shuffle. Okay. Green Pendant is dead. Good. Okay, we got a map. This is small key. I'll check the right side and then hop out of there to go check Agnes. I hate having to backtrack and do these earlier locations like Agnes Cave, but at this point, we need lamp. We need a fire source, or we need mitts. I could go straight to Thieves Town and do that. Okay, first bomb. Well, that might change my routing now, because I might go turn that in and then go into Village of Outcasts. In the bug den. Okay, well that's good. We got both the items out of desert. None of them are particularly useful unless bottle immediately leads to a fire source, preferably fire rod. I can live without the lamp. I am gonna go ahead and check Agnes Cave. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. I'm worried about early, like, light world locations. That's my main concern right now. Like, I could do the Pod Eastern stuff. But Pod Eastern without lamp just seems like a bad call? Kind of? Well, we're choosing this, and then we're probably going to go to Village of Outcasts instead. Plenty of health, so that's good. Plenty of money. Alright, 3 items in Escape coming up. There is talks of multi-world after this, yes. Alright. 30-minute Hyrule Castle. The thing that sucks is the only dungeon I can do right now is a pendant, and I hate that. So I need a fire source. Hey, look, a fire source. Alright, good. So now I can do Skullwoods, check pedestal. I can go beat Desert, and I can go beat Hera. This is a good soundtrack. I'm a big fan. Alright, I had a feeling that there had to be a fire source soon. We still haven't technically been required to do any dark rooms yet, so Fire Rod before Lamp makes sense to me. Already at 13 hearts and blue mail. Yeah, we're gonna go do Skullwoods next. And then we can decide on if we want to do Village of Outcasts. I'm also gonna route straight to Mothula, kill him, check pedestal, and then work my way backwards. They're pinging your mic. Jeez, what are they doing? Dancing? Are they banging? Alright, I'm content with my decision. At some point I do need to check Lumberjack. But I'll probably wait and do that. I can do that after Skullwoods, when I go check to see what's on Bumper Ledge. Give me mitts. That's not mitts. Okay, so I need the bow. I need Nice Rod. I need the mitts. I need Samaria. I need flippers. That's it. Quite a few items away. Yeah, this is why you don't put off early checks, like Sphere Zero checks, for too long. I'm okay with the routing that I've done so far, because it's been kind of a little bit of this, a little bit of that, back and forth, but still keeping it relatively efficient. And it's gotten me some good items, like ocarina, boots, stuff like that. Okay, let's not forget to grab the small key this time. I'm gonna go ahead and check this one too, because I usually do so. Is there a way... Like, is there a website that'll tell me how many hours I've streamed a particular game? I just want to know how many hours I've streamed Link to the Past. Get out of here. I gots to know. Oh, cool. Blue goo. At least 4? That's a pretty good estimate, I'd say. Does Twitch actually say? Let me message up my good friend Twitch. Yo, Twitch! What am I at? Okay. I actually need... Oh, there we go. I was like, I need a little bit more magic. And then lo and behold, more magic appeared. Bam, bam. 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 Why could he not do both Twitch and Uber? That seems weird. That's it. I've had enough of these gamers. I've got to go back to the real world. Oh, okay. That makes a lot more sense, Corey. I probably shouldn't have assumed he was going back as a driver. Imagine thinking that the only people that work at Uber are the drivers and no one else. Oh, that had to have been a good hit, right? Dude, Moth, you're being a little dingle. You know that? First crystal, 36 minutes. Second item? Nice. Alright, we can skip the rest of Skullwoods. That's really good. That's some superb Skullwoods routing. Bow, Ice Rod, Samaria, Flippers, Mitts. Check the pedestal. Because I can. There's still one item left up in Hera as well. Red boomerang. Cool. That's fine. I'm going this way because I don't need to go back into Skull Woods. It's faster just to run down here. So I don't have to go back to Desert because I already got both items, so I can route that in with Misery Mire later. Alright, now we can do Village of Outcast and make a decision on Pendant Thieves Town or not. I mean, at this point, it's either we dive into 2 dungeons we can't complete, or we beat Pendant Thieves. I feel like the first 4 Thieves is at least good. It's the hardest part about this game, is deciding when to take the Pendant Dungeon dive. Like the weekly yesterday, the standard weekly, I got bullied because I lost a lot of time because I completed 2 Pendant Dungeons that didn't need to be completed. Dude, it helps to have friends on the inside. Like my dad, who works at Nintendo. Ah. You like that joke? Original joke by WJB. Stop trying to chest turn and just get the item, stupid. Come on. Okay, Thieves Town has got to have like the mitts or something. Nah. I said I was gonna do the weeklies this weekend, so I'm doing the weeklies. There will be multi-world afterwards, though. Show me mitts. Okay. I will check the first 4, and then I will bail, because I can now go do all of Swamp Palace. Yeah. I think that's a safe bet, I'd say. If there's more in Thieves Town, then heck, we're screwed. But What's up, Dark Slayer? We only got one item, though. Ah, that's a tough call, man. I feel like I need to keep going. This is the make or break moment in a race. Because Flippers does give me stuff. It only gives me Swamp, which is 6 items. But who knows? The hint here in Thieves Town could very much be a left side Swamp hint, which would be useful. Whoops, sorry. And Thieves Town isn't really too bad when you have the boots. Let's see, it's 40... We did the back half at around the 40-minute mark. Dude, come on. How can you let... Dude, frick off. I got the God Pixel and then you do that to me? Makes me mad. I think weekly multi-world races could be a thing. We did a 5v5 a while back. That worked out really well. Unique item requires a bomb. That could be just Hype Cave. That doesn't really help me. It could also be the bomb spot, the map chest in Swamp. There's a lot of things that could be right now. We already checked Graveyard. It could just be referring to Rando Room in GT. Okay, that's item number 2. I'm okay with this play. This is my first pendant dungeon. It's still relatively early, so making a pendant dive is not that bad. And if I get something and it allows me to skip having to dive into like pendant pod, then I'm sitting pretty. But either way, we're going to Skullwoods next, or Swamp next. How do I still get that mixed up after so many years of playing this game? Like at least 2. I don't know why I'm switching to hammer. I might not even get the small key. Can't believe I went for the full commitment. So far, this is gonna be like a 3-minute time sink if this doesn't add up. Which is pretty unfortunate. Yeah, this is not paying out at all. If blind gives me nothing, then I'm out. The nice thing is I can do the glitched blind fight so that I can just leave and mirror out and not have to get the pendant, so I can save a little bit of time there. So yeah, 3-minute time loss if this is nothing, but that's how it goes. I'm just hoping that like mitts aren't up Tower of Hera or something. I did check the pet. That's why I'm saying I don't need the pendant, because I already checked it. Literally just checked it. Damn. Alright, well, that sucks. Okay. Yeah. 3.5-minute time loss. Alright, let's go to Swamp. I'm gonna real quick go check Bumper Cave and then check what's at Lumberjack, just in case. But that is 3 minutes I'm not gonna be getting back at all, which is unfortunate. I should have went with my initial gut reaction. If this is here, I might just do Dark Aga, if something is required here. Nope. Alright. Swamp Palace, Bombos, and then we'll go somewhere else. Nobody is getting those 3 minutes back. You all got to watch me do Pendant Thieves Town for free. Just think of all that free content you just got. It's amazing. Wow. The nice thing is, at this point, there's no way anyone can go mode Swamp. Unless Bo, Mitz, Kana Samaria, and Ice Rod are all chilling over in Eastern and Pod, and people already went there. So this should just be the next piece of the puzzle. I'm expecting Mitz. If not Mitz, then Bo or Mitz gotta be coming up. If we find Lamp, then that sucks. But Lamp would actually open up more of Palace of Darkness and give me a reason to go there, but regardless, we're probably gonna go do Pod Eastern next if we don't find anything of value in here. Or if we find the bow. If we find the bow, we're good to go. Let's see if that unique item behind a bomb wall was actually useful. I'm gonna check this hint just in case it's the swamp hint. Come on, give me that swamp hint. Unique item requires, that's the same hint. What the hell? The last two hints were the exact same. Heckin' hints, dude. Okay, well, one of them was a boots hint, and the other one was... could have been referring to the shovel that was also in Hype Cave. Could be referring to this chest I'm about to check right now, right here. Nope. Okay. Were they both referring to boots and shovel? I mean, I guess technically they both could have been referring to the boots. Maybe. What other bomb spots do I have? Rando room. Guess? Right side pod? Those are both blocked by bombs. Big chest in pod too? That's locked by a bomb. Oh, we could also go pick up our silvers after this. So I'll do that. I should have gone Bombo Swamp Silvers, but this is fine. Donkey Monkey 2. This is bits of DKC 1, 2, and 3. Like the boss battle music is the boss music from Donkey Kong Country 3. This is another pack that I would love to see get extended. It doesn't even have one of my favorite songs. What's that one called? Treetop Pop or something like that? Hip hop. Green Hill Zone, there it is. That's the one. Yeah, that'd be sick. I really hope that they continue to release new content for Cadence of Hyrule. Like, it feels like they should because it feels like a Kickstarter slash... It definitely feels like a Kickstarter type of game, just with the nature of it. Because, you know, all indie games are Kickstarters, right? Treetop Tumble, thank you. That's what I said. Hop on pop. I want more Cadence DLC, damn it. I mean, they already have to, they're still working on the last, like, the 5th character. What? Oh, this is getting dangerous. I'm getting careless. Hey, be useful. Thank you. All right, be the big key, please. Darkwing Duck. When there's trouble, you call me. Darkwing Duck. That was a good show. Chippendale Rescue Rangers. That was a good show. Goof Troop. Great show. The Hercules TV show, amazing. Timon and Pumbaa, that cartoon, one of my favorites growing up. I remember I used to watch that show all the time the morning before I had to go to school. It's like my morning ritual. Get up, eat some breakfast, watch Timon and Pumbaa. Guys, we're gonna finish our next crystal dungeon. Whee! And then Bo lets us beat another crystal dungeon and probably get baited by a pendant dungeon in the name of Pod. Okay, we still don't have the compass, so hopefully, or the big key. Let's hope both of those or either of those are in the big chest. Please. Hey, still good. I don't want to have to head. I don't want to double dip swamp. I don't want to go back in. Don't do it. Oh, you son of a bitch. Argus, I swear to gosh, if you give me the big key, I'm gonna be very, 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 very angry. Glockenspiel. Bass guitar mos. Goma Rakas. And the other guy. One, what, where? How did I not get the double hook? I'm mad. Come here, Baldy. Give me your hair follicles. Gosh, dang it. I hate that shit. Such a waste of time. Are we gonna see 4 perfect laser skips? You bet your ass. Organ, and he's just sitting there playing his organ. Remember when I said my movement was feeling pretty good? Boy, was I wrong. I mean, at least going back in for this doesn't suck too much. And at this point, I don't really think there's much. I mean, if Sahasrara's hut had, like, the mitts, that might be a little unfortunate for me. If he had, like, the ice rod, I'd be cool with that. That doesn't hurt me too much. All right, we're gonna grab Bombos, then we're gonna run back, grab Silvers, and then we're gonna go to Eastern Pod. Yo, take it easy, Critty. Actually supposed to be working in 2019? Working? What? Never heard of such a thing. But yeah, I'd love for them to release more DLC for Cadence. Add, like, I want more dungeons. I want, like, a beach dungeon or something with, like, a Link's Awakening boss in it. Yeah, I know. Trust me, if I had a real job, I'd be... Some days I do wish I had just a real job. It'd be a lot less stressful. But for me, I don't know. My brain don't work too good. I don't have the mental capacity to work like a real job. I can't do it. Like right now, the only stuff I do for work is this. I have a yearly gig where I do stage managing, which I'm almost tempted to not do this year, because they always seem to find a way to not pay me. Wow, I freaking called it. Okay. What the frick? Well, that's interesting. Okay, so that didn't hurt me. That's fine. If, like, the mitts are in Eastern or something, then maybe cause for complaint. But right now, I'm a mitt. I'm the mitts and a Samaria away from go mode. Alright, I'm doing Eastern first, because I actually have to do it. So there's still one item in Hera. I can beat Desert in Hera, but there's only one item in Hera. At this point, I want Samaria. Actually, I don't know. Well, I would rather, yeah, I want Samaria to be my, or I want mitts to be my go mode, which is highly possible at this point. Because then that rules Ice Palace out completely. So there's got to be something in here, or pod. Mostly because I've cleared pretty much everything, which kind of sucks, but it's okay. I've cleared everything, but at least I've done it relatively efficiently. But yeah, I mean, sometimes I really wish I had the mental capacity to be able to just work like a chill 9-to-5 job. I just can't do it. I've tried it. I can't. I go crazy. I can't do it. So, it's for go mode. Okay. So putting off Eastern until now did not hurt me at all. Like, literally at all. And honestly, if mitts are in pod, people might have flippers for go mode. No, they'd still have to get the bow. But yeah, we don't have to do Ice Palace at all, which is sweet. So now I'm a little concerned about finding this key. About that second item in Hera. But yeah, mitts for go mode is really nice. That takes out a lot of problems. The only stuff I have left right now is Eastern pod and the other item in Hera and Spike Cave. Pretty sure. Because I've routed this really efficiently. I'm trying to think of situations in which other people might, I guess if mitts are on Armos, then I feel like the majority of people are going to have mitts for go mode, which is less ideal. If people dived pod and they're in there and they did it before going to like Pendant Thieves, then the mitts will take them all over the globe before they get their flippers and then their bow on left side swamp. So, but this seems like a pretty straightforward seed. At this point, we just need to find the mitts, and we need to hopefully find another sword. But I ain't aching. Yep, bow and left side swamp. So Ice Palace is dead. We're gonna go into pod, because it's either, at this point, it's either Hera, Spike Cave, or pod. If it's in Hera or Spike, and we do all of pod for nothing, I'm gonna feel pretty upset. Especially because Spike Cave is in Logic now that we have Burna. But we did get a hint that a unique item is behind a bomb wall, which could be our mitts, which could be pod big chest or bow side of pod. It's possible. Okay, well, never mind. Completely bow-locked pod, so that just means the seat is stupid linear. So where the hell is the lamp then? I mean, at this point, do I even need to check this? No, not really. I guess at this point, lamp would probably be Spike Cave, Hera, or... I mean, it could be in here. The only dark rooms we've done was Beating Eastern and, like, Sewer Chest. Old Man, which gave us the book. Alright, show me mitts. Let me leave. Okay. I really think both those hints were just referring to Hype Cave then. There's a good chance of that. Please don't be Hera or Spike Cave. Don't make me do this dungeon for no reason. I mean, let's say mitts are in Hera. I think that would help me, actually. Because people might have done escape before going to Hera, having Fire Rod. And then, of course, they would have do all of Dark Death Mountain, maybe gone to Ice Palace or Mire earlier. Hard to say. This sucks, dude. I should have gone up and finished Hera and did Spike Cave. Mitts. Cool. All right, let's go mode. I think Pod Big Chest could have been one as well, yeah. Dude, hour 2-minute go mode? That's unreal. Bird. Hey, bird. I might check Mire Shed after this. At this point, I'm gonna hopefully find a big temperate sword along the way. So I'm not gonna check too many out of the way stuff, but Mire Shed's a pretty quick one. Big key chest? Oh, I mean, yeah, probably, because you have to bomb something to get down there. Nice. I don't like all this extra damage I'm taking. No bird toss? Sorry. I play to win. I gotta go fast. And I already wasted 3 minutes doing Thieves Town, so. That's about my biggest time loss right now, I'd say. I've done everything else relatively quick, which I'm really happy with. I can't afford to use this. I mean, I can. I do have... Yeah, I can afford it. I do have a blue potion, but... I need to save my magic for... left side. So we're gonna finish this. Finish Desert. And all we have left to do is T-Rock and then Tower of Hera into GT. The rare Tower of Hera into GT. Yeah, I'm definitely saving that blue potion for GT torches. Ah, this sucks. You know what? With one small key, I feel like... I was thinking that the drop-down was probably going to be a small key because it was behind a small key door. It had to be. So I wish I had enough magic to powder an anti-fairy. I don't think I do. I guess I can fake powder an anti-fairy. Let me do that. Oh, nice. Okay. Oh, that hurt. Why do I? Nah, I need to switch to hookshot. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna check Mire Shed before doing desert, just in case I find tempered sword, or hell, even finding the lamp would be pretty sick. I don't need it, but I wouldn't mind it. Okay. Somehow I didn't get it. There we go. I think I didn't move over to the right far enough. Though that's weird, because usually, as long as you place it right where you pick the thing up, you'll get it. So I was surprised I didn't get it. Didn't get the dash. I'm gonna... No, I don't think I need a powder again. I think I'll be fine. I'd be pretty upset if I couldn't do this with silvers without taking damage. Dude, that feels so ridiculously long before he becomes vulnerable. Jeez. It should be a sub 90. It depends on how GT goes, I think. But we are good to go. The only hard stuff I have left is basically Master Sword Ganon, but even that's not really a concern for me. I don't really have time to check this, but I'm gonna check it anyway. I think it'd be probably better, or probably be better to skip this and check. Okay, there's our land. All right, never mind, we're good. That's pretty woof. It just felt like I didn't have enough. I just didn't feel like I had that many keys. So I'm pretty sure the vanilla big key chest had to have a small key. Because after that, the only other chest I had, two of which were also behind small keys, was the one in the middle, which wasn't behind a small key. Oh, I should have grabbed those 10 arrows. Grab those 5. Yeah, rough seed, but I have played it really well, which is super slick. Alright, we got our 10 arrows. Yeah, I know that's a consistent. If the compass chest behind the torches is a small key, then there is 100% a big key in its vanilla location. Alright, this is why I wanted arrows, so I can... take out those guys real quick. Alright. So now the only thing we need is a sword. Let's go to T-Rock and then our bear. Yeah, this is really good pace. I feel like... The only thing is, I feel like the majority of people probably routed similarly. This seems like a really linear seed. Yeah, exactly. Like, I can get through the fight with Master Sword because I have Samaria. So I don't really need a Tempered Sword. But it would speed things up and would be just generally nice. Because I'm good with hammer strats on Trinex. I have silvers to do with land molas. I can do hammer strats on Moldorn too. If I don't find a sword in my trip through T-Rock, I might check Hookshot Cave. But there's still a good chance I'll find a sword looking for the GT Big Key, so I'm not too concerned. But yeah, the sad thing is, if I had just not continued into Thieves Town, I'd be on a sick. My time would be sick right now. It'd be amazing. And I initially wanted to mirror out, but I kept going. But I was not expecting to find both Ice Rod at Sahasrara and Red Cane in Eastern. I called the Ice Rod thing Sticker Brush Symphony? No, the Lost Woods is like the... I think it's the Spooky Woods in DKC too. I think. I don't know why I checked that. In case it said something sharp is something something. Hints are still kind of worth checking at this point, I guess. Regardless of what place I come in, I'm really happy with this run. And I didn't make any gambles. Like, this was all just plain relatively safe, so. The best calls that I made were skipping Escape and East Palace for as long as I did. They didn't cost me that much time because I got boots and I got Ocarina right away. So routing them back in wasn't too bad. I kind of wish I had mirrored on top of the pyramid to do Escape then, because then I would have had a Fire Rod by the time I got over to Skullwoods area, which would have saved me a little bit of time, but it's pretty minimal. Nice, early big key is good. Oh. What the hell are you doing? Why is somebody spamming PB in the race channel? What a dingus. Yo, what's up, Yuta? Alright. Small key, please. Or just... Dude, it's the same thing as yesterday. Another sword and chain chomps. 2 seeds in a row, what the heck? Alright, I'm good to go. I don't need to check anything else. This is literally the exact same thing that happened yesterday in the weekly. Except I already had Tempered Sword because I went out of my way for Pyramid Fairy. And then everyone got bailed out by a sword there. This time I'm the one that gets bailed out. Dang, I wanted to do Samaria strats for Ganon, but I guess this is fine. Darn. I didn't mean to get dogged. At this point, I usually like to go ahead and check... I'm gonna go ahead and do the big chest anyway. Just because of the rare chance that there's a small key in both the big chest and the lava chest. And I would not like to mirror out to get all the way back over here. Oops. Mistakes! I ain't got room for these mistakes. And if there's a small key in the big chest, then I can skip all of Laser Bridge, which is a good thing. very ideal. Alright, well, that's fine. Okay, if there's a small key in the crystal roller room, then I can skip Laser Bridge. I'm trying to think of how the only way people could have routed the seed differently is if they made the early pod dive. That's about it. That is about it. Which is possible. You know, people could have gotten the boots out of Hype Cave and just went straight to pod. Could have gone Pyramid Pod and like, you know, I'm gonna make the big dumb play. Oh no, they couldn't have, because it was 100% bow locked. Never mind. Yeah, there was only one way to play this seed. So I'm assuming that a lot of people are probably going to finish soon. This was a 100% linear seed. Yeah, sorry, Hugh. No perfect laser skips, bud. I wanted to, but, you know, sometimes you just can't get what you want. Cool. And then we just run over Mirror, do Tile Room, lit, and then do GT. God, I love that fight. Yeah, I've been playing this game a ton. It also helps having so many convenient tools to use. Unlike the last tourney where I was doing expert mode and having to do tons of like fighter sword and master sword fights. Or no silvers. Back. Menu, please. Can I get into GT before anyone finishes? I'm just gonna close IRC anyway. I could always go back and check to see what first place time was and then determine. What's also important is I've been having a lot of fun with the game lately, which is good, because I know I was kind of at a point a while back where I just wasn't having fun playing the game anymore. Alright, there's literally nothing I need to get, so... Freaking sword beams, dog. Hey. Hi, Schwerb. Yeah, I'm assuming if I lose, it's probably to about 3 minutes. I'm going to lose, regardless, but it should be by 3 minutes, and that's it. Maybe more. I mean, I could have saved time not doing like the whole Catfish, Bonk Rocks, King's Tomb route. But, yeah, I don't know. Alright, Moldorn, stop being a dingle, dude. Come on. I hate when he comes right for you, right at the beginning, and you can't even get into the arena. Annoys the piss out of me. Yeah, Swerve, what the hell, man? Why is it so hot, dude? 12? I think I'm gonna play this route super safe. Alright, time to lose another 3 minutes to bad GT routes. Or not. Alright, that was easy. Dude, this is gonna be a sick time. Alright, it's just nothing but execution here on out. Nothing else to it. Dude, I lost 3 minutes to bad route in GT. Feels bad. Imagine somebody going full left or something. Ugh. Or what I did yesterday where I went left all the way to the rando room and then mirrored and did right side. Alright guys, I'm gonna super focus just because I feel like I'm doing pretty okay. Aww. Heckin' Stalfos. Come here. Yeah, whatever. We did two loops around, that's fine. Ah, dude, I hate when that guy gets away. Oh, and then he stopped short. That's my move. Alright, that was a bad gauntlet, but that's okay. The one cycle. Nah, we'll do lamp. If we had full magic, maybe. Dash through, man. It's always reckless. Decent gauntlet. was there, but that was definitely not. Oh, this sucks. 3. Bad patterns, dude. Four cycle? Alright, let's get that 1 and 1. Feels good getting a sub 90. A really good sub 90 too. Miss. Dude, that torch lasted forever. What the hell? Okay, bad phase 4, whatever. Alright. Decent times. I'll take it. A lot of people finishing. Go, 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 go. Cool. 8th place. I'll take it.